Hi, 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 hi. How are you? It's Friday. I know this isn't the normal time, but here's why. I can never clean. First of all, we were gone all week in DC. So I had orders come in while we were gone, and I wanted to open up what I'm guessing this dual long boxes is my club, which should have my Whiffbox in it. And then there was a couple of you that wanted to jump on my club order and get some bricks. So let's dive in to whatever's in this box and then the Whiffbox. So hopefully you're having a good week. We went to DC, we toured GW again. It wasn't as hot as it normally was when we were there, but I mean, it was still hot. They were setting up, I think there's a military parade this weekend, so they were setting up for that. So a lot of the city had these huge, like 8-foot tall fences, like blocking off. Most of them were like the sidewalk and then like the landmark. So you had to walk through like this little tunnel. So there was a lot of the city that we were not able to get to, but this was not our first and not our second time to the city, so it wasn't a big deal. But we did our tour. We went to Georgetown, we went to the wharf, and then we went back into town later on that evening and did the monuments at night, which was really pretty. So pretty good. So let's see. Cotton cleanups, always a must. I have them in every one of my clubs. I have 2 clubs. I have one that comes monthly, and that always has my Whiffbox in it and a pack of cotton cleanups. And then I have one that comes every 3 months. That one has the bars in it that I want to have locked in. It has 2 packs of cotton cleanups. It has the smaller ones and the big ones. It has my air purifier filters in it, and it has laundry liquid, I think. Pretty sure it's laundry liquid, and I get the laundry liquid. No, I get my filter. I get one of my filters half off. So that is what's in my every 3-month club, but my every month club is a Whiffbox and a pack of cotton cleanups. If you do not have cotton cleanups in your club, you really need to do that. Like truly, 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 they're dirt cheap. And sometimes it'll bump you up to that next threshold of getting a half off item or the 10% off. You know, like if you have 4 bars in your club and you need like that little extra oomph so that you get your 10% off, throw in cotton cleanups. You can never have too many of them. And if you're close to that $60, which is going to give you that half off item, throw those in there. Like that's what I always tell people to do. That's what I do. So let's see what I got. So I had somebody take advantage of the fact that there are bricks available in club and only in club. She got blueberry cheesecake brick and a Johnny Appleseed brick. And for her doing that, I am able to add, I don't like to do it very, very often, but because I'm like, just make your own club, but I understand. So, every once in a while I will open it up and allow people to throw some bricks onto my personal club, but you have to be local for me to be able to do this for you. If you throw a brick on, sometimes it's cheaper. So this was $24 compared to getting bars of it. $24. But here's the deal, then they were 10% off. Yep, 10% off. So, score. But, so that's what she got. She got Johnny Appleseed and blueberry cheesecake. She has dogs, so she goes through quite a few of the bars. And she was like, I just feel like I used too many of them. So she was like, can I do it? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. She just lives down the street. So, now, I am so excited for this one box. All right, let's break this box down before I forget. But this Whiffbox is stacked. $61 of value. $35 on cost. Throw it in a club. Just the one Whiffbox. And it's going to be 10% off. The shipping is going to be cheaper. Get it shipped and then cancel the club. Seriously, it is cheaper to do it that way. 100%. I will tell you that every single time. If you're like, I just want that one box, then throw it in a club, then cancel the club. It's that simple. That flippin' simple. And I'm giving you even more of profit, value. I don't know what you want to call it, because it's whatever the difference is, you know? Ugh. All right. Are you ready to see it? I am. I have a mess, but it's okay. Okay. What do we got? Ready, set, go. And it says, we handpicked some of our favorite on-the-go products for our June Whiffbox, plus an exclusive Scentsy Air Go. Wherever you're headed, you'll be set with amazing fragrance and make even more memories. So, all right, let's talk. Okay, so first up, we have the Wild Seaside Body Wipes. Now, these came out last summer in last summer's collection, and they're again in this summer's collection. And it was the very first thing last summer to sell out in the summer collection. What are they? They're not cleansing, like you ain't taking a bath. All right, here's what I use them for. I have them in Jeremy's work truck so that when you're sweaty and you just feel gross, think a day at the park, think a day at Kings Island, think a day outside at a cookout or something like that. You get sweaty and then dust from the air just sticks to you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you need to go take a shower, but you just don't have the time to go take a shower. We all have those times. We all have those moments. Throw these in your car and use them for that. And that's what I do. I use them for after I get done working a tree job. I just feel like, ugh, you know what I mean? Somebody uses them at the ball field. I had a couple of you last year buy these for the ball field. That's a genius idea. They just smell really, really good. It's an oceany type of scent. Tiny bit of floral, but oceany. They are really, really good. And this is a very, very good seal. So you'll take this off, and then this closes solid, so you don't have to worry about it drying out. And it's small. I mean, it doesn't take up a ton of space. I think there's 25 wipes in there. They're pretty good thickness too. They're all nice and soft, but they are decently, like, you're not going to rip it or anything like that. It took not effort, but they're very cloth-like feeling. So this is in this month's Whiffbox. $10 value, perfect for traveling, perfect to take with you. They really are. They're a good item. I don't think they're needed year-round, just because you don't really necessarily need them as much in the winter, but I definitely think they're perfect for the summer collection. Box exclusive sweet lime and peach pods. This is one of our new scents that was in the catalog. I'm not in the catalog. That is in. That we just got. Why can I not talk? Hold on. Like, for some reason, like, my mind just went completely blank. Okay, so it was one of the new scents that came out with the new catalog, okay? Those scents don't go into pods just because, first of all, they're already a room spray, scent circle, and a bar. That's a lot of stuff. We don't want to put them in a pod until we know that the scent is going to be popular, because it does cost more. It's a different clamshell. It's a different everything. Do you know what I mean? So we want to make sure that it's going to be a profitable and likable scent before we go and just bust it out into pods. Here you go. Oh, it's limey. Super limey. I will say this, I have the scent circle actually in Jeremy's truck right now. The scent circle isn't nearly as limey as this. This is limey. It's delicious. That's good. That's super good. So, box exclusive. You cannot get this unless you have the box. $10 value. So right there, you're at 20 bucks. This right here is $35. $35 value. Let's bust it open. So a Scentsy Air Go. What we have available is black. It's black. I'll be honest, it is sleek. It is, the texture of it feels really good, which I know sounds really silly and stupid, but the texture of it is really nice. What it is. All right. It's this little guy. You're going to plug it. You have two options, right? You could plug it in here and then run it on a USB. The cord is in here, okay? So you can run it on USB, stick in your car, stick it at your desk. Or, we've talked about it before, put it into a charger block, right? So you can run it on a USB, or it takes batteries. You can run it on two AA, I think. Yeah, two AA batteries. So if you do two AA batteries, you do not need to run it on the cord. That makes it completely cordless. Do not use rechargeable batteries. I heard that it doesn't work as well. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. You can, or was it? I think somebody thought if you put rechargeables in it and you plugged it into the USB, that the batteries would charge, and that's not true. Which sounds stupid. Why would you think that? Maybe I don't know, but two AA batteries. All right. So you have two options on how you run this guy. All right. This pink color, which is super pretty, is the exclusive for the box. There's no other way to get it. That's it. Now, so what you're going to do is you're going to put your lid on. So you line up your little lines. And then you turn it. And then you have, I can never remember. It's on. And then there's like an eco mode. Hold on. I don't want to tell you wrong because I always forget. Twist the cap clockwise to standard mode. The indicator light will turn white. And then eco mode. Eco mode extends your battery life and provides a lighter. So think one is light and the other one is regular. So eco mode is the one. And then that's your standard mode. And that's it. You just twist it to the one you want and off you go. That's your light. So there's no light coming in. And then your pods go in there where our USB cord was. And that's it. Fits in a cup holder in a car. So if you're thinking about, if you're like, I don't know, I could use it, fits in a cup holder in a car. It is perfect to throw in a suitcase and like throw it up in your attic when you put your suitcases away, so that when you pull it out, you're like, oh, I need to put pods in here. So you could take it like in your hotel room. Cruises, I've sold a ton of these this year, specifically for cruises, because if you've never been on a cruise before, the outlet situation is bare minimum, and they're in the weirdest, wonkiest position. Like they're sideways, but then there's like a rail here. You can't use a wall fan, because you're limited. This is handy dandy because you can just stick it in the room and turn it on. Battery wise, I think it's 24 hours. If you leave it completely on standard mode, it's 24 hours of runtime depending on the batteries. All right. So the biggest kicker is you have to remember to turn it off. But so box exclusive is this a beautiful pink Scentsy Go. Perfect gift. Dorm rooms. Do you have anybody who's graduating this year? This would be a great gift for them. Somebody maybe is going on a trip. This would be a great box for them. So $35. So it's $35, $45, $55. And then you get your bar of next month's scent of the month. So that makes it a $61 value. Let's look at this scent. Next month's scent is called Blue Skies and Bergamot. I'm excited. Oh, that's so good. The top is the bergamot. And the bottom's a tiny bit sweet, but not like candy or fruit. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is a floral in there. It smells good. Let me look. Now I need to know. I don't know. I have not paid any attention to what the scent description of it is. So I don't know. Let's look. It is Fresh Air Cloud Musk. What the heck is cloud musk? Clouds don't have musk. I don't know what that is. Bergamot and Lily of the Valley. Maybe it's the Lily of the Valley. This is just a night. It's not it's not like clean linen or cleaning supplies or like I just cleaned the house. It's almost, as silly as it sounds, it's almost magical. It's almost like a fairy tale scent, which sounds so dumb. I'm gonna be honest. That's like the stupidest description. But when I smell it, it's just like princessy and magical and like foresty and just happy. It's just a really good happy scent. It's really good. I like that. I like it. So, bar, box exclusive pods, body wipes, the $35 pink Scentsy Go. That is in this must with box. This box is a must. A hands down must. You cannot go wrong with this box. You can use the Go on your travels. You can use it at your desk. You can use it in your car. You have pods to put in the Go. You're ready to go. You have a bar to use in your house, in your warmers. Throw this in your travel bag. Throw it in your car for when you need it. Throw it in your cooler. So that the next time you're going to a cookout, it's already in the cooler and you're like, oh yeah, I'll take it with you. Throw it in your bag for the ball. Throw it in the diaper bag. Just don't use it as diaper wipes. But throw it in the diaper bag for like when you're going to go to the park or something like that. It's just to wipe them off. Yes. I know they're baby wipes. You have the baby wipes, but still, let's level up. Let's level up a little bit. Okay. This is a perfect summer box. Perfect on the go box. 100% I recommend. 100%. If I didn't recommend it, I would tell you guys. Now, do I personally use the Go? No. But that is because I already have the mini fan in my car. And 2, I don't need one at my desk. But you bet your bottom dollar, this is going in the suitcase. This is going in the suitcase. I don't have, the one thing I have, because I currently had a wall fan in my suitcase, and that's what we took when we went traveling. I had a tendency to break off that prong that was in the bottom. I think it was just like me helping the suitcase upstairs or something like that. It broke it, and I did that twice. So this is now going to go in my suitcase upstairs, and when I pull my suitcases out for traveling, I'll be like, oh, grab a pack of pods, oh, grab some batteries, or grab the USB cord. This will 100% live in my suitcase, and it will go with us when we travel. I'm going to Minneapolis here in the end of July. We're going to Punta Cana in December. This is going to be coming with me. It's just how it is. That's where I'm putting mine. So, again, I don't currently use it now, but I'm going to, and I'm going to use, it's going to be for my travel, because like I said, I don't even on my desk. I have the warmer that sits behind y'all, and I have the warmers in the house, so I don't really need one, and I have my mini fan in the car, but it is the handiest, dandiest little thing, and even if you don't want it, gift it. It's a $35 gift. 35 bucks. You cannot go wrong with it. College kids, truck driver, do you even have a truck driver in your family, or do you have somebody who travels a lot? It is, like I said, it's great for traveling. So many things. So there you go. That was my club shipment this week. If you need anything, let me know. I will be putting the order in on Monday, just like I always do. If you are local, hop on that order so that you can get free shipping. Other than that, I think that's it. Have a good rest of your weekend. I will be back tomorrow. Excuse me, now I get the hiccups. I will be back tomorrow, and I'm going to share with you guys the scents and stuff that I used when I traveled, and then what I switched my scents over to today when we came back. We came back yesterday, but I changed the scents out this morning to new scents. So I will be back tomorrow with what scents I used this week. So see you tomorrow.